T in the house.
They're ready to light it up tonight.
And looking back at the group stage of the NBA Cup, these were two of the best in the West.
Yeah, these teams have been outstanding in the Cup. They're playing with confidence. Two of my favorites to win this thing, so something has to give.
Let's take a look at our starters. For Sacramento. Person is out there with Carter. Then it's John Collins. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. From the inbound. And Doncic gets it to go.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Here's Person. Screen by Sabonis. Shoots from the elbow. Person no good. And here are the Spurs. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
Now, here's Sabonis. After Luka Doncic's miss, 6 to shoot. Collins passes to Sabonis. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Here is Carter after Luka Doncic's bucket. Here's Anunoby. Connects on the 17-footer. Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Down low, Doncic. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Indiana. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, the Spurs, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
Offensive rebound.
Well, what elevates Sabonis is his team-first mentality. He's looking to pass. He's looking to help. He wants to set screens to get guys open. He just wants everyone to be successful.
Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post, dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
And Sacramento has possession after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Spurs working the ball around now. Outside for Wembanyama. The three-pointer, no good. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Anunoby outside. Out to Carter. The three. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Junior, that's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I did speak with the head coach of the Spurs. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said, we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Domantas in the paint. We'll see how that works out. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. San Antonio again missing. Person against Doncic. Pass to Person. Tries a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic with a screen for Junior. Hits the three-point bomb.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And here's Sabonis. Following the 3 moments ago from Junior. Anunoby, good.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Junior the pass to Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 6 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
To the paint, here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
And it's one of these nights where just everything coming together for Anunoby.
Here's the screen, three-pointer, Fox, and again it's San Antonio with a 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Carter kicks to Sabonis. Here's Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. That puts them in the lead. He's got 9.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Now here is Carter. Still yet to score. Pass to Person. Here's Anunoby. Anunoby can't get that one to fall. Junior with it. Out to Doncic. Junior with it. Tipped away. It's stolen by Carter. And stolen by Junior. And Junior throws it down hard.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Sacramento with the ball. It's a 5-point game. We're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, and they didn't get, like, blown out in that game, but it felt deflating, and it felt like they got crushed. They could not get anything going no matter who they had out on the court.
No, just too much D that time. Sabonis wreaking havoc inside.
And the Spurs with some changes. Warren comes in for Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in for Castle. Traps in the tray. And now it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Kings making a switch here. Foster's checked in.
And for the Kings, number 26, Justin Foster.
Pass to Ellis. Here's LaRavia. And the layup is good.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now, here's Doncic. Stolen. Here's LaRavia. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Portland. Fox against Ellis. Pass to LaRavia.
2 minutes.
Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Now, just a 4-point San Antonio lead. Here's Junior. And the rebound goes to Martin. And for Sacramento, they're shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. LaRavia passes to Sabonis. Sacramento moving it around. Doncic with the steal. Inside. Warren kicks to Junior. Vassell outside. Warren a screen on Martin. Vassell. San Antonio again missing. The Kings trail by 4. Pass to Sabonis at the elbow. Martin. Here's Foster. San Antonio with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Here's Sabonis after Luka Doncic's bucket. Sabonis, the pass to LaRavia. Cans it from downtown. LaRavia's got 7 points.
And that distribution from Sabonis just keeps growing. Found the open man that time.
And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Sacramento making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Sabonis. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Foster. San Antonio leading. Outside, Fox. Pass to Junior. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Ellis. And stolen by Junior. Driving inside. And Junior throws it down hard.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. It's been all about Luka Doncic. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Victor Wembanyama is out there with Junior. Then there's Warren. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Fox in at the 1. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And Anunoby, a willing passer, a team player, wants to get that ball to his open guys.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby. who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Rockets, lit up the floor. He had 27 points, and as impressive as he was scoring it, he was just as good at the defensive end. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We'll be looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And it's LaRavia missing. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Pass to Junior. Outside for Wembanyama. There's the three. Wembanyama, what a high release on the three.
Such a pure stroke for his size. Wembanyama looks like he was made in 2K.
Ellis outside. From downtown. Anunoby, no good. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Now we'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Anunoby. To the middle, knocked away. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Foster's checked in for OG Anunoby.
First team foul. Team substitution.
Green kicks to Junior.
26.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Three-pointer, Martin. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Junior the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Pass to LaRavia. Over Junior. And that one's good. LaRavia. LaRavia's got 8 here in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Castle. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Brett, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Collins checked in for Martin, and it's Carter in for Foster. And it's Carter missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Castle over Ellis. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Kings trail by 4. Here's LaRavia. He's got 17. Takes a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Fires top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. Wembanyama's got 9 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Ellis, the pass to Laravia. They set the screen. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Doncic is checked in for San Antonio. Carter looking around. There's the triple. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Spurs leading by 6. Out to the wing. Here's Junior. And he's good on the 3-ball. 10 points for him.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And here is Ellis. Hasn't made one yet. Laravia passes to Ellis. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
To the inside. Pass to Junior. Here's Castle. And he makes good on the layup. Castle's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Carter outside. There's Laravia. Rebound San Antonio. Junior's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Dante Exum is checked in for Junior. So it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Right back after this break.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Sacramento Kings.
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they let this slip away, it's because their defense let them down.
Moving on now to discuss the small forward clash that we saw in the first. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Anunoby. Person is out there with Carter. Then it's Collins. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. San Antonio leading by 5. With the drive, here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama can be a menace inside. His length cannot be easily contained.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. Sabonis sets the pick for Carter. Offline with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The Kings trail by 7. Person kicks to Collins. Wembanyama against Sabonis. Left side Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carter inside the 3-point line. Jump shot is good that time. Carter's got 7 points.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
They get it again. No good on the shot. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Sabonis, and here's Collins. Carter up top. He's got 7. On the wing, Anunoby. Collins setting the big for Carter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Here's Junior. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. Carter kicks to Collins. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Anunoby. Off target from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
It's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Carter. Doncic kicks to Junior. Driving in, and there it is for him. Junior's got 6 here in this quarter.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
The Kings trail by 7. Pass to Person. Back to Carter. Anunoby, right side. Sabonis, the pass to Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Out to Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
Collins, a screen on Fox. Carter against Fox. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. There's the pick. Castle misses. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Kings. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Anunoby. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Anunoby's got 23.
Really solid in the catch-and-shoot game. Anunoby always ready to fire.
Fox inside the line. Misses off the right iron. The Kings trail by 6. Anunoby outside. Screen by Sabonis. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Kings.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Person. Nothing on the board. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offense.
Substitution on the court.
Ellis outside. Pass to LaRavia. Shoots. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. San Antonio leading by 9. We've got Fox. Junior's out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Warren. And it's Castellan at the shooting guard position. It's the San Antonio 5. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, we add another thing to it. It's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Pass to LaRavia. And it's off from three-point range. The Spurs shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Junior the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
Ellis the pass to Ingram. Ellis outside. Martin with the screen for Ellis. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Here's Castle. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
They set the pick. Nifty move. Jams it in off the great move.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Ellis the pass to LaRavia. To the middle, 5 to shoot. Junior with it, picked up by Ellis. Here's Castle. That one drops for him. And now it's a 12-point San Antonio lead.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Carter, he's checked in for Sacramento. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys.
Thank you, David. Chalk up 2 there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down hard.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Pass to LaRavia. And just miss after miss right now.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
To the wing right side. Laravia. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got assist number 5 here tonight.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Wembanyama. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Laravia. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Now, here's Fox. He's covered closely. Warren dishes to Junior. Out to the right wing. Here's Castle. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Near the 3-point line, it's Ellis. San Antonio with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Pass to Laravia. Gafford sets the pick for Carter. Here's Laravia. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio leading by 15. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Huge advantage for Wembanyama to see over everybody.
Sacramento's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Here's Laravia. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here's Castle.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Now Ellis. Pass to Laravia. Trains it from beyond the arc. Laravia's got 16 here in the second half.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Junior missing. The Kings trail by 16. Laravia passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, use the height, use the reach. Devastating effect, Daniel Gafford.
Now, here's Junior. Fox kicks to Junior. Pass to Wembanyama. And taken away by Ellis. Here's Gafford. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Doncic is checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio leading by 14. And he drives in. Here's Castle. Good on the triple. Castle's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Carter outside. Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to Collins. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Carter against Fox. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Pass to Collins. Carter outside. Off target with his 3.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And here's Junior. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Clock at 6. Shoots it up. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Hits it from 3-point range. Junior's got 25 points in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Junior.
So many times on the defensive end, showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
Person against Doncic. Over Person. And it's Doncic missing. And it's the Kings with the ball. 19-point game. Driving the lane. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And this victory.
Great win tonight, MP.
Visualize a win tonight, then go out and take it.